Hello, and welcome to Help Your Share Event Presence Shine with Social Media. My name is Dan McDonald, a Communications Manager for Share, and today we're going to be talking about social media at events and what you can do while on-site to make your presence a hit. If you have any questions at all, feel free to send us a tweet at @ShareHQ using the hashtag ShareOrg, and we'll get right back to you. So in a previous presentation, we covered what to do before the event. This one will be covering what you should be doing during the event to make sure you're taking the best advantage of what's happening on social media to get the most out of your event experience. So we'll start by talking about monitoring social media during the events. So we've already talked about why it's important to pre-schedule content for Twitter before the event, but let's get into more of why the here and now is an important opportunity and a great one to be able to take advantage of when you're at an event. Twitter is all about timeliness. The real-time nature of the updates is really one of the key factors that led to the rise of Twitter. Plenty of conversations spring up throughout the event, whether it's somebody tweeting someone and asking for a good time to meet up, or someone sharing that they're at a great session and you can't miss this one, or that we're having some great stuff happen at the booth, check out this crowd, and tweeting a photo. So definitely tap into that spontaneity angle and look for ways to make yourself a part of the ongoing conversation with other attendees. Attendees get very engaged with Twitter, and you'll see on site that we typically have Twitter walls at share events where you can see and monitor what's happening on the hashtag through conversations that are going on and jump in. It's just a great opportunity to start a dialogue with attendees and future potential attendees at other events. So one thing you want to do is set up push notifications for your Twitter handle. If you haven't already done this, set it up through the Twitter client that whenever someone @mentions you, you receive a notification on your phone. That way, you won't have to be looking at your phone the whole time that you're there, and you can just wait and see when people are mentioning you to jump in and join into that conversation. In addition, some of the other monitoring tools that we've mentioned in the past are a great way to keep tabs when there's downtime between sessions, when there's a break, during lunch, hashtag conversations that might be appropriate to jump in on. And those tools, again, are Hootsuite, TweetReach, and TweetDeck, and Sprout Social. Analytics. So how do you know whether what you're putting out there is actually resonating or doing anything? Twitter offers free analytics that allow you to see not only the reach, so how many people are seeing your tweet, but how many followers you have, how many people have visited your profile, and then how many people are actively talking to you, @mentioning you, liking your tweets. So throughout the week and at the week's end, I highly recommend that you be checking in to see some of these numbers. As you can see, there's just a quick snapshot from a past share event of the number of tweets that we saw to the hashtag, the number of different contributors, and the potential reach. You'll notice at future events that some of this information will be broadcasting just to show you how active conversation on social media is at these events. We continue to see an increase in people contributing to the ShareOrg hashtag and the number of individuals that these tweets reach. So it's an incredible opportunity to get your company or yourself in front of a large audience of engaged professionals. The tools that we mentioned about monitoring, Hootsuite, TweetDeck, and TweetReach all have custom reporting and link tracking. So if you use those to schedule tweets, you can get some advanced analytics on how those are performing. So again, all of these analytics and stats tell you how impactful your tweets are, right? So are people listening? And if so, what are they saying? Are you getting out to more and more listeners, or are tweets not resonating? And that will allow you to adjust kind of your tactics and strategy for future events, for how you craft your tweets, when you send them out, and what you tweet about. Another important thing to do is to check whether your tweets are leading to increased traffic to your website. So if you have a company website or a personal website and you're using your tweets to link back to content that is on your website, make sure to check through Google Analytics your website referral sources, and you can specifically see how much Twitter is driving traffic. And you can see that through the Acquisitions tab under Referrals, and you'll see under I think it's t.co is what it shows for Twitter as the shorthand. But it doesn't just stop and start at the event. You want to make sure that you follow up after the event with folks that you're conversing with on Twitter. Build Twitter lists. So this is a neat feature that you can use through the basic Twitter client to create a list of people that you've engaged with at a specific event, so you can kind of segment them into one particular group. And engage with them and kind of see tweets that come from all of those folks on that list. Make sure to follow people back. Send them a tweet to thank them for following you or conversing with you. Great way to just stay on their radar and form a relationship. Keep that conversation going. If you notice that someone has liked particular content of yours or thanked you for giving a great session, she'll let them know that you'll be back again at the next share event, or that you have some great white papers or other content that will be coming out. And keep using the ShareOrg hashtag throughout the year. While it is very event specific, that conversation can happen on a year-round basis, and you're likely to find other folks that would potentially be attending future events that will be using that hashtag as well. So thank you for tuning in today for this presentation. We hope you learned some new things. And if you have any questions, or if there are any topics you'd like to see us cover in a future Share Twitter or Share social media webinar, please tweet us at ShareHQ or use the hashtag ShareOrg, and we'll get back to you. So thank you again, and we hope you check out the rest of our Twitter webinar series, and we hope that you actively tweet using the hashtag ShareOrg at our next Share event.